Pretty interesting book, Gold Diggers, a novel by Sanjana Sarhian. Interestingly, the first lines of the novel caught my eye. She writes, when I was younger, I consisted of little but my parents' ambitions for who was I to become. I think that's there for all of us as kids. This is the back cover, as you can see. Very, very good things written about the book. And here's the ISBN number 978-1-9848-8203-5. And just above that, there's by Maria. There's a comment. Gold Diggers is a knockout. Whether you want to laugh or cry, meet ghosts, plan a heist, or live forever, you can find what you're looking for in these sparkling pages, and how true. So I'm going to read a little from the jacket of the book itself, the cover, and that the best-selling author of Little Fires Everywhere gives a comment here, which is given here. In a perfect alchemical blend of familiar and unfamiliar, Gold Diggers takes a wincingly hilarious come-of-age story, laces it with magical realism and a trace of satire, and creates a world that's both achingly familiar and marvelously inventive. Written with such assurance, it's hard to believe it's a Sanjana Saitna's debut. This is a dazzlingly original, fiercely funny, deeply wise novel about the seductive powers and dangers of borrowed ambition. So, furthermore, it's written spanning 2 continents, 2 coasts, and 4 epochs. Gold Diggers expertly balances social satire and magical realism in a classic striver story that cures the moral minority narrative, asking what a community must do to achieve the American dream. In razor sharp and deeply funny prose, Sanjana Saityan perfectly captures what it is to grow up as a member of a family, of a diaspora, and of the American meritocracy. Gold Diggers both entertains and levels a critique of what Americans of color must do to make their way. A floundering second-generation teenager growing up in the Bush era Atlanta suburbs, Neil Narayan is authentic, witty, and smart. He just doesn't share the same drive as everyone around him. His perfect older sister is headed to Duke. His parents' expectations for him are just as high. He tries to want this version of success, but mostly Neil just wants his neighbor across the cul-de-sac, Anita Dayal. But Anita has a secret. She and her mother, Anjali, have been brewing an ancient alchemical potion from stolen gold that harnesses the ambition of the juror's original owner. Anjali's own mother in Bombay didn't waste the precious portion on her daughter, favoring her sons instead. Anita, on the other hand, just needs a little boost to get into Harvard, but when Neil, who needs a whole lot more, joins in, the plot events spiral into a tragedy that rips their community apart. An interesting read, I must say, and this is a photo a Paul and Daisy Source Fellow, Sanjana is a 2019 graduate of the Iowa Writers Workshop. She has worked as a reporter in Mumbai and San Francisco with notification bylines for the New Yorker, the New York Times, Food and Wine, the Boston Globe, the San Francisco Chronicle, and more. Her award-winning short fiction has been published in Boulevard, Jolland, Salt Hill Journal, and the Masters Review. So, Gold Diggers is a fine-grained, profoundly intelligent, and bitingly comic investigation into questions of identity and coming of age that tears down American shibboleths. It's quite interesting. Find out for yourself, you'll enjoy the book.